Hello everyone, it's Janice, and today I'm here to show you something different that I have made. It's one of the Slimline Design junk journal. So it measures 10 inches in length by 4 inches wide. I still managed to fit quite a lot into this book. I'm not sure how many pages, but I'll write down all the information below. The cover has been made with craft text, and I've reinforced the spine and also covered the journal with linen and then lace. And then the front of the cover is a lady that's been printed on fabric, and then I've added some lace applique and flowers, a little embellishment. Down the spine I've just made a ruffle, and I've actually sewn those buttons to the ruffle, and underneath that is a doily, which I forgot to tell you about. So there is a doily underneath that. The closure is lace. It's so light, it's so different from what I'm used to making heavy recycle books. But as you can see, I have put a lot into this one. It's a Jane Austen design one, this one is. So the front has a lace pocket. That's a beautiful fabric, a rose fabric I've put to the cover of that book. These are library cards, and here's where you can put your name, where it says this book belongs to. I've also added some of these little embellishments, and they have a quote from Jane Austen on there. Most of the trims are ruffles, and that's a little book embellishment there. Pocket, and all of the tags and note cards have mainly got quotes on them. It's something that I usually add to a lot of the ephemera, and that pocket is made with one of the Jane Austen books, Pride and Prejudice. As you can see, there'll be lots of quotes. I won't read them all out. I'll be here for quite some time. That's another one of those little embellishments. It's not a badge, I forget what you call them now. Lace belly band. Now that particular note card, I use that in my shop. So when someone buys a set of bookmarks of Jane Austen, I add one of those and I call them my calling card, or Jane's calling card. So that's what I add to the bookmarks. Laugh as much as you choose, but you will not laugh me out of my opinion. That's pattern paper, that particular page. And there are 2 more note cards, tags in there. Another note card. There is lots of writing pages for this book. I thought it was quite appropriate being a Jane Austen design, and there's more tags there. Ledger paper. And I embellish these pages with just some sari silk and an image of a woman on there. Note card. Actually, this one's an envelope. It's a paperclip envelope. And inside that there is a note. There's a little booklet actually, or a little piece of writing paper in that one. And it is an actual paper clip. It's got a concealed paper clip in there, so you can put whatever you like underneath that to hold some pages, letters or something in that. Another piece of lace ruffle, some little roses. This one's an envelope. Which of all my important nothings shall I tell you first? No one has actually, I haven't put anything in that one, so I'll have to do that. More writing paper. Oh, some of the ruffles of lace, I've actually sewn some buttons onto those ones. This one's a bit of ledger or graph paper, that one, to write on. More lace ruffle there. A little note card in there. Another pocket. More tags. I had to make everything for this book because all what I did have made in ephemera for a Jane Austen book is all made for a larger journal, so I had to downsize all the tags so they would fit into this book. Now that one's a page from Pride and Prejudice, and I've just added that onto some paper here and put a couple of quotes. That's just a little lace ruffle. Middle of the first signature, there's only 2 signatures in the book, and I've made a lace belly band there. It's got another little charm there, which is a little book, open book charm. These are little writing pages with the Jane Austen little emblem thing there. This is one of her letters. I'm not sure where I got that from. That just goes in there, and that's sari silk trim along the top and bottom of that page. If I loved you less, I might be able to talk about it more. And that's another page from the book. A pocket with some tags. And another one of those paper clips, paperclip envelopes, and that's a little piece of note paper, just with a bit of embellishment on that one. Just sits in there like that. This one's a little envelope. I know this has got something in it. Just another little piece of that writing paper. That should have been in that other envelope actually. That's what matches, and I've put it in there. Put that back later. A little piece of writing paper. Little embellishment down there, and I've just put some little note cards tucked in there. More bookmarks, and another pocket that's been made with the book page, and that's the other side of that graph paper. This one's a ghost pocket, and I'll put some little roses across there and some little note cards go in there. That's a little piece of note paper as well. And that one's the matching tag to that pocket. More writing paper. That's another decorated page where I've just put the image of the lady and put some lace around her. More note cards. And that one's also got a piece of lace ruffle, and I've sewn the button onto that. We are all fools in love. That's the other side of that pattern paper. This was just a page out of one of my books, and I've just put it in here so you can write on it. And another little piece of fabric with made into a ruffle with the button sewn on that one as well. Another calling card with the tag. And that's the other side of that belly band with the lace. And just some writing paper on that receipt. That one's an upside down pocket, and that one has some note bookmarks in that one. You just see the quotes when they're put in that pocket, which I'll do later. That's a little piece of fabric I've made into a ruffle. And this is the back of the book, and it has the same lace there with made into a pocket there. And more note cards. So that's my latest slimline design journal, quite different to what I normally make. Thank you so much for watching. Bye for now.